culture and the cauldron of desire. A terraced, lush epitome, so vast, complete. Eras layer beneath our feet like forest floors, and each competes for memory. Horses, hats, and hoop skirts, togas, torches, high-rise towers, gilded ballrooms, modern screens, headless queens and air raid screams, tree-lined boulevards, and ticker tape parades. Rush through the night of our imagination as we hail a cab or buy a peach. And did you ever count the songs? Paris in the spring, arrivederci Rome, Chicago, Watertown, make it in New York, and naked, Wien, Wien, Nordurline, San Francisco, here I come. Write out songs they wrote for dancing in the streets. Oh, the brilliant, the beautiful, the skillful, sad, ambitious, mad, the witty, bold, the fashion-clad, run hither glad to sing, to play, to pose, to strive, to love, to laugh, happy to be home at last. The city is our joy. But wasn't always so. There was a time, I'm sure you all remember, when downtown cores decayed, when stagnant, car-congested roads, devoid of public transport, were the fashion and the law. When forests daily fell to make way for more and then more houses, airports, malls. Come back with me to those chaotic days. The tale I tell you now, perhaps you'll find fantastic. Oh, I don't believe it, people grumble. It can't be true. Well, suit yourself, I say. What's gone tomorrow rare betrays the secret of what's here today. It all began upcountry years ago in what was then the little town of Edgeville. Oh, a place surrounded by a countryside of cosmic splendor. Young Frank Lital would often walk a mile or two to sit beneath the tree. Of all the trees that grow on earth, that crowd in groves and climb cold mountains or stand bedraggled by this dusty road, one will sometimes stand apart to serve as maypole, as tryst, or picnic spot. Hey, meet us by the tree at 3. You know, the tree. Frank. Time passed. Patty Grandy, daughter of the mayor, seemed a perfect match for Buck Swartz, captain of the football team, but Patty had her sights set on Frank, and she got him too, down by the tree. She knew her man. She would swoon and trail about the tree and twist herself around the trunk, and down he fell, proposed and was accepted on a clear November night. Time passed. One day, in the summer, Frank lay beneath the tree and had a sudden vision. He saw the tree as a building tall, with shady room to eat or work below, and above, a chirping, flapping boarding house. You see, he's been concerned about the cars, how people drove, and towns like Edgeville sprawled, and he thought, I must do this. I must build cities. We need a new kind of city. He would have to go to Temple City, far away, to study. But visions weren't for Patty. She brewed her schoolgirl crush. Well, Buck was in construction. He had money. It happened down by the tree at night. Beneath the silent branches, Buck and Patty cemented their relationship. She would seek divorce and custody. Buck had purchased the entire valley. He spread his hand and promised her the world. to the tree. Perhaps it was that watering so intimate that woke the spirit of the tree to love. She knew how hard it would be to get out of a tree and live a life with him. For a spirit to leave her tree? She was an old oak who traced her lineage back to the oaks of Versailles. A great deal was required. She wouldn't dream of making a move without backing and permission from the Council of Trees, which met once a century. Oh, it was impossible. He would be long dead. And so Jessica Marie de Sapler Castlegrove III, well, that was her name, settled back to wait and watch, as trees are wont to do. Snap, then, snap, they are strong wood so fierce it ripped trees out all and popped them about like baby boys.
Sea and sky are changing. The seasons from their ancient days are straying. Why must humans build more homes? Why must humans build more homes? Why must cars pick up and roam? Why must cars pick up and roam?
But said to have been quite a beauty in her day. She claimed California fashion to have been featured in a film once with Myrna Loy. Or was it Hepburn?
Dolorosa, is that you? You there, Jessica? Get back to your tree. This is no kind of night for you. went in. How I waited, how I wept, but he never ever came again. He died before I got my chance. Oh, darling, humans live so fast. Oh, darling, humans live so fast. But Captain Grant once came. Yes, Captain Grant once came.
Now it's this, El Royal.
Let us through, let us through. My friend must ask his lordship. Go.
Sir, I humbly beg short leave to live with a human for his bed, to spin the web of life entwined that humans have refined. I'll leave no trace, I'll shed no light on secret accept this
Whether she is an ancient lord, how bold, whether she is an ancient lord, ancient lord, ancient lord, how bold,
Stop! I'm sure the humans dead for whom you pine get back into your oak.
Oh no, my lord, he lives!
Bramble, come forth! You know all the comings and goings. How stands it? Is the man alive?
His name is Frank. He's under 30.
under 30, under 30, under 30.
He's fine and fit, a part of a any tree.
Ramble, ramble, ramble.
Name is Frank. He's under 30, fine and fit to spend his life with any tree, any tree, any tree. Name is Frank. He's under 30, fine and fit to spend his life with any tree, any tree, any tree.
Ramble, 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 ramble.
Yet, there is something. There's a whiff of destiny. Yes, a whiff of destiny.
Because of destiny with me.
Grave the dangers, steep the slope, you hear invoke. Who are you? Rubbish, you're live oak, an evergreen, mutated long before Marie could lose her head. Mighty, they call me giant, but I don't take vacations lasting 60, 80 years. Does he want you? Does he want you? Does he want you? You can't be sure you're bluffing. Just admit it. Just admit it's just luck. They call me giants. I don't take vacations lasting 60 years. Long before could lose her head.
Do it, you.
They call me giants. Does he love? Once we get you out, it's not so easy, no, no, no. It's not so easy, no, no, no. To get you back into your tree. You must never let a human see you getting back into your tree.
Beware, beware, beware.
If they see you, they will perish. All who see you, all will die of fright.
Everyone will die of fright. You must go alone at night, alone.
My trees are not moved away from the town, out in the country. The view is so beautiful. It is often deserted. Oh yes, quite often, often deserted.
Ha! No! The humans can do anything, anything. They could build a road, a house, a mall. The whole planet groans under the weight of their violence. When you step outside the solid line that fate has laid your life on, you send a chill through space. You send a chill through space for loss and ill. You can depend on. You shake the laws of life. You're just inviting strife at a time like this. And yet, and yet, and yet, sometimes, great import illumines such transgressions. Illumines such transgressions. That is why, although my mind now this way, now that is torn asunder, I grant you now, I do. I grant you now, I do. I grant you now, I grant you permission. Go, Bramble, Dolorosa, you must go with her. She'll need your help, and take this magic bell.
Magic bell.
If you summon me awake, if you summon me awake. dream is dead, dead. The sprawl is here instead. Every year the sprawl consumes a park the size of Yellowstone.
Oh, please, we've got Yellowstone to spare.
We don't want malls. What we need are cities. We don't want malls. Cities for the sale. on statues of heroes with fountains that reach to the sky. There it is, the impossible city, on the cusp of truth, in the yonder blue. 1,000 tints in the atmosphere, with the hope that hints that a song will appear, and the people will sing with the people they love. They will dance in the streets, they will dance in the streets, and believe in their powers again. There it is, calling to me. There it is, calling to you. Take my hand, take my hand, and step into the They will dance in the streets. They will dance in the streets, and believe in their powers
What is this terrible pain?
It's hunger, I think they call it. Humans have to eat, not like trees to stand there soaking up nutrients, water, sunlight. No, no.
That's better. But how do we get this food?
Got to have money. Money comes from jobs. Humans have to have a job.
What is job?
I don't know for sure. I don't know, but they sure get all worked up about it.
Oh yes, I remember. Something about the waitress.
Waitress, 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 let me see. Waitress, okay, but not enough to feed us all.
And we'll need a place to stay. Humans need shelter too. Temple City is very expensive, they say.
We have a house in the city.
A house. Oh.
The Council of Trees have a house in every city. A big old place it is on Orchid Street. But the job, I I don't know.
I could do something else, like a seamstress, hostess, stewardess, or a movie star.
A movie star, that's it, that's it. I know all about it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. When you're a star, your light shines so far. When you're a star, you will live like a Spartan. When you're a star, you will live in a garden. On the street they call books. No, 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 no. They will open the door when you step from your car. As the campus explore every part of your famous glamour. You take off free fall down the Sunset Boulevard. You'll have horses and diamonds and jewels. They will cast you and squeeze, killing you from the street. But you'll be so bored, you'll say, my guitar, take a drink from my bar, take a dip in my dark blue lagoon. Kiss me, but softly, run your hands through my hair. Take a walk on my ranch with your customer chance by the light of the last harvest moon. You'll be a star.
You'll be a movie star. Take my hand and
Kiss me, but softly, run your hands through my hair. Take a walk on my ranch with your customer chance by the light of harvest moon.
I summon you. I summon you from far and wide. Stand by us now. In this the hour of our need. Oh, ivy beds in Hollywood, oh, creepers in Bel Air. In Malibu, oh, morning glory dripping down the stair. Oh, wise plan to battle stations go, on trumpet vine to action now you're called. Come, minions, come, minions, come. Reach with stealth and tendril, stealth on tendril, stealth on tendril, stealth on tendril, Adam's crumbling wall. My sources say we need two things. A stretch limo, done. For some reason, we have to come from Canada.
Canada? But why?
Not a clue.
But so he approaches. is this Hedgeville? We just got off the bus. We come from Canada, you see.
From Saskatoon,
Oshawa.
Are you stopping in Edgeville?
we have roots here.
We've met before, it seems.
I can't shake it against all odds. I've been never not. Tree, oh Why don't you come with me to Temple City?
But that's where we're going. And look, we have a limousine. And look, I'm a movie star.
A movie star, but how?
Don't worry, mister, just get in the car.
Look, we're going. Temple City can't be far.
But wait, the city's crowded and dangerous. We need a place to stay.
We have a house, we have a house
On Orchid Street. An old man died and left us a house, a house in the city on Orchid Street.
I know that
An old man died, an old man died, an old man died, an old man died, an old man died and left us a house in the city, a house in the city, a house in the city, a house in the city on Orchid Street, a house in the city on Orchid Street, Orchid Street, Orchid Street.
I've always heard of Orchid Street, famous and exotic buildings from ancient times to modern eras.
From ancient times to modern times.
Ancient times to modern era. Gentlemen, we're leaving Edgeville in a purring limousine. What's ahead we can't be sure of. What's behind we're glad to leave. My old friends, it's not the end. We're going up, don't fret, don't grieve, don't fret, don't grieve. We're leaving in a purring limousine. An old man died, left us a house in the city on Orchid Street. An old man died, an old man died, an old man died, an old man died, an old man died and left us a house in the city, a house in the city, a house in the city, a house in the city on Orchid Street, a house in the city on Orchid Street, Orchid Street, Orchid Street.
This place is wild, no telephones, no toilets, vines growing through the walls, a courtyard garden, statues carved, ornate, ornate.
The family is very old.
Toilets, telephones, right away. No time like today, no time like today. Bathrooms, closets, we've got it!
I'm feeling.
They say there is a wine cellar free. Go down and pick us up some fine champagne. Listen, dear one. He's going to woo you now. You need some orientation. Where to begin? Every spring, you have the male and the female flowers all over you. Then, the gentle spring winds and the rains of April move the air about you. The pollen from the male flowers drift into the female flowers. The acorns grow, drop off, and roll away from you.
Really? Dolorosa, I think I know how to reproduce. Besides that, we oaks are not used to talking about these private things. This is so embarrassing.
We must. You are a human woman now. You only have one flower. One female flower. Frank must bring the flower of the male to you. You must wait for him and you must attract him to you.
And then what happens?
Well, the male flower fits into the female flower. Then the pollen has to be shot out right into the female flower. Then one giant acorn grows inside of you. You swell to twice your size and you have to get it out through a very, very small hole.
It doesn't just roll off of me? How does it come out?
They say it's very painful.
Painful? That's not gonna work. Who designed that? Oh, that's terrible. We're not gonna do that part. We're just gonna be in love. Anyway, it's October and spring is months away. We have time for that.
Humans only have one springtime.
Oh, I see them when they're under my tree and they're panting with passion, and I think I understand it now. Oh, I think I feel it. I'm feeling it.
Every human has one springtime, every face one magic hour, every waist a single shout, to be held in one green hands,
imagination, there are things you can do. To draw the pounce of the male animal, you must pretend to pull away. You must pretend to be elusive, unattainable. At least that's how it was done in my day.
But I don't know how to pretend.
All female humans have that equipment. Don't worry.
Sir, we thought you might need a little advice on Canadian customs.
Canadian customs can't be too different, I'm sure.
You see, the women in Canada, every spring, both male and female organs sprout from their bodies. It starts like a gusty wind and ends like a nice rain. No, it starts like a gusty March and ends soft and wet like April. This causes the male organ to fertilize the female organ. Then babies, lots of babies grow all over the female. In October, they drop off and roll away, the farther the better.
What part of Canada did you say you were from again?
Very remote. Oh,
yeah.
Here she comes. Play it softly, remember, the wind, the rain.
Today they told me and waiting, it's hurting, pain and shame are all I know.
Pain and shame are all he knows.
Pain and shame are all I know. Pain and shame are all I know. I'm draining on her organs.
I stood alone beneath the sun, the rain, the wind, the stars, the breeze. Standing on a single floor, waiting for another creature, suddenly in space, to hold my face, to raise a kiss. Is this the place I sacrificed my very life to taste?
And you must have a man in every port. A Jacques in Montreal, a Steve in Paris, a Guy in Rome, a Claire in Paris, a Penny in Rio. You can't want me as I want you.
I want you now, I want us now, every day and every night,
I don't believe you. A story told today, you'll not remember. A promise is in May, a promise is in May, will end in ashes by December. Frank, remember, Frank, remember. We could pretend.
pretending seems to come so naturally. Let's pretend. Let's pretend that we'll always be, we'll yet there just is not a single clue in what we do, from the action we got. Of what we are.
In front of the broken fountain, under the west escalator, in front of Health Bars R Us, by the plastic hall.
Oh, this is my Uncle Bramble. This is my girlfriend Janice.
Hi, Janice.
Robert, I told you I changed my name to Sparrow. Please try to remember. Janice is so bourgeois.
Well, I'm sorry. Bramble, this is Sparrow.
How do you do, Sparrow?
How do you do, Mr. Bramble?
Uncle Bramble has been great to me. He's the one who would drive me down to be with Dad and Jessica. He's always there for me. Plus, he's a great expert on modern dance.
Oh, well, that is just so cool.
He can join in.
But we've been rehearsing for months.
Don't worry. I showed him the routine. He'll be great.
Okay. You say so.
Hey, he's
How's
great.
your dad doing?
He's great. After all those years at school, he got a great job.
Where?
At Quick, Brown, and Fox.
Well, they're like the best. How cool is that? Of course, having Jamie Ray as a wife couldn't hurt. She was so great in Lethal Hairdo. Look, there's a place we can set up. Places, everybody.
Excuse me, miss. You'll have to leave. This is not allowed.
Oh, it says here in the letter I'm cleared for security. That it's signed and dated that we can set up. Today, 12. Done deal, if you ask me.
No, this was not properly authorized. We can't let people just do this. If we did, there'd be chaos.
Chaos? There's like so already chaos. Hello?
Robert, are you wearing tights? When I was your age, I was out on the football field. Look at you.
I was out on this football field, yeah, been busy screwing other men's wives.
Robert, so help me.
No, Robert, don't be that way.
You're just trying to annoy your father. You know this is private property.
My stepfather.
Jesus. A mall is a place for the public. Never a public place. A mall has a private owner, not required to show his face. It seems like a bustling city with places to eat, shop, and drink, but it's not, and it's just plain silly to come here and make such a stink.
Such a stink. The mall is a place for the public, but never a public place.
These streets are a clever copy of a town that could never exist, where no activists or socialists, no LGBTQIAAPs, or any other alphabet soupians either can gather with paint pots and placards and raise up their fists in dissent. At the end of each quarter we measure the profit produced by each foot. So shut up and shop and remember, you're free to do anything, free to do anything, free to do anything but a mall is a place for the public, but never a public place. A mall is a place for the public, but never a public place. Attention shoppers, I have important news. Attention shoppers. Attention shoppers, behold. For some time now, this mall's been feeling just a little small. The traffic's gotten horrible, the paint chips off the walls. So listen very carefully to what I tell you now. We'll abandon this mall, then we'll build another mall, an international destination mall, a showplace mall, a famous mall. With 400 golf course, 400 golf course, condominiums. We'll put it right here, but since we'd have to take Route 1 from Elm Street, around the old Taggart Place, all the way past Muir Pond, we'll build an 8-lane superhighway in a straight line, the shortest distance from here to there.
But that's where the tree is. My dad's tree. Everybody's tree. You can't cut down the tree.
The tree. The tree. You can't cut down the tree.
Excuse me. What?
Yeah, free for us to be your little slaves and do exactly what you tell us to do. There are laws in this land that protect us from people like you. We'll fight you, and we'll win.
It's just a tree, Robert.
That land belongs to me. I can do anything I want with it. This is a free country. There's no fighting in the mall. A mall is a place for the public, but never a public place.
It's been 15 years now. We've circled the globe many times. We furnished the house. So many treasures. Carved and polished. Golden wood. Candelabras. Escritoire. It's wonderful.
Feeling. What's that? Frank, good morning.
I just got fired. Quick, Brown and Fox, those corporate bastards. Then the lazy dogs who called me, the ones who laughed at my proposal last month.
I'll get it.
A pleasure to meet you, I'm sure, Miss Cole. We find much to admire about your work. We love that one, you know. Martian Death Ray?
Thank you, sir. What can we do for you?
We've looked over this material. It's not our cup of tea. Cities with people, dancing in the streets, monorails, new cities, impossible.
That's fine. My manager will walk you out.
I don't think we made ourselves clear. We control all commissions outside the big firms. All. You either work for us or you work for them. Either Quick, Brown and Fox or the lazy dogs. There's nothing in between.
But
let me handle this. Is there something perhaps that would induce you to reconsider Mr. Frank's work?
We've always wanted to redo a house on Orchid Street. A large commission, perhaps, from you to remodel? And we might find a few blocks in the slums for your petit bourgeois experiments.
What would you do?
First, of course, we tear this down. It's a tear down. Like, what is that place? Pennsylvania Station, tear it down. Restore the courtyard to the native mud pits originally here. Bring in homeless bloggers. Put them in cardboard computer sheds and force them to raise chickens and pigs and slaughter them right here. Then a sharp 50-story glass tower with tiny cubicles looking down on the filth with no stairs, no elevators, just a ladder going up the side. We'll put a moat filled with formaldehyde around it with dead sharks floating in it. Then we'll project all the opinions of the bloggers onto the walls in illegible overlap. The opinion opulence, performance, installation, blogosphere, architecture!
That wouldn't be very comfortable for me.
Comfort. But you must have read our manifesto.
Nah.
No comfort. No space. No windows. No rooms. No privacy. No garden. No ornaments. No style. No colors. No concepts. No drama. No views. No careers.
They're not nuts. They block everything. There's no way around them. They block everything.
Don't worry, no. Everything will work out. Trust me, trust me.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Everything comes to you. Magic. Don't hide. You glide through life. You've never tried to do anything that's impossible for you to understand.
Shadows fall,
they sing, they stand, and ideas, bodies such a place and more, here au revoir. Bodies such a place, more, here some of the road to be what? Thinking, with good, thinking, prefer to stay right here.
We walk in a garden of plenty. Oranges ripen around us. Roses and daffodils, chocolate and cinnamon, sturgeon and venison fall in our footsteps. We walk in a garden with me. We walk in a garden of plenty. Oranges ripen around us. Roses and daffodils, chocolate and cinnamon, sturgeon and venison fall in our footsteps. We walk in a garden of plenty. city loves the city. This city, our city. This city, our city.
Frank, 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 sing the city song. Come on and sing.
Okay, all right. When the sun comes up each morning on the Piazza della Grande, all the merchants in their aprons, all the merchants in their aprons sweep the chill of night away by the gleaming red
tree.
Oh, Dad, my stepmother's building a mega mall and golf course and cars and an 8-lane super highway. The whole country's falling, and it's falling with developers act, including the tree, our tree, your tree.
Oh, that tree.
Oh, Robert, you're so strong.
Jessica, you were right, see? The sprawl is all. There's nothing we can do. Jessie? Jessica? Honey?
Oh my God! What is going on?
As you wish, we can but serve.
I don't think it's working. Have to rest. Thanks for the food. The cashew cheese is excellent.
Oh, Robert, you're so strong. I know. It's like I can't feel this tree. It's like there's nobody home.
I know. It's like I think the tree is like really scared.
Like totally. Listen, do you think your stepmom will come down today?
I sure hope so. She could do so much more if she came down.
It is so bourgeois.
Of your worthless wife.
They're blueprints, not dreams, and Robert has to do what he believes in.
I see you're unemployed again. Why am I not surprised? All that training to end up a lapdog.
Addie, why are you so unhappy?
why she can't come down.
Everyone, including Robert, would die if she came within sight of the tree. The tree would take her back.
Let them die. Humans make great fertilizer, by the way.
Look, the bulldozers have stopped on the ridge.
Terrible. It all comes down to today's vote. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yes, I too have a bad feeling.
To think that this continent was once a jungle of trees. To think that this continent was once a jungle of trees. To walk through the ancient groves, where sunlight fell like drops of what must have been the sentiment? Those glorious stories of through the ancient groves, where sunlight fell, sunlight fell, sunlight fell, sunlight fell, sunlight fell, sunlight fell like drops of gold. What must have been the sentiment? Those glorious stories the spell is broken now. The spell is broken now. The notion of the royal pillars holding up the sky remains. The notion of the royal pillars holding up the sky remains inside their fevered brains. To think that this continent was once a jungle of trees. We will not waver, neither will we budge. We have come in our heels. Could it drag us? Could it drag us from our firm convictions?
I have something to say. I'm not so sure. All of a sudden, I'm looking at this dancing girl and this
this tree guy? And I'm like, what is this? This is flaky. These people snipe about everything from the sidelines of life. They don't care about trees. They just show up and jitterbug for the TV cameras. I'm wavering.
We will not waver. Now we march. We are darkening our heels.
Something to say. I watched Lethal Pantsuit the other day, and I have to say, J. Marie is wise beyond all reason. She's a real star. She knows everything. She can tell the sun when to rise and set. If she comes down here, I'm gonna have to do what she tells me to do. I'm wavering.
Oh, God.
We will not wait.
People of Nashville, I have something to say. Listen to me. Yes, we should do what the stars tell us to do, but couldn't she come down here in person if she cares so much about this tree? She's so spoiled. She throws her opinions around like flapjacks. Sometimes they land in the bed, sometimes they land on the floor. She doesn't care. She doesn't have to do the dishes or clean up the house. She doesn't have to honor and obey her husband. We know for a fact he begged her to come down here. Oh, honor and obey. The vows of marriage mean nothing to her. Yes, marriage. If you listen to her, if you vote to save this tree, you vote to destroy the sacred bonds of marriage.
So what if a star shows up? Look, my dad had a vision. It's like a vision about building cities. Why? Because we manufacture extinction. We are exploding when we should implode, concentrate. Quality urban space has been priced out of reach. Why? Because there isn't nearly enough of it. So this tree is a symbol. Okay, it's just a tree. We cut them down all the time and they survive, but why build another highway to a mall when we can build a high-speed train to an urban center where people can live without owning cars and maybe help to save an old growth forest? Use your vote to make that happen.
She's not coming. Time's up now. Gotta vote now. Gotta vote now. Let's get this done so we can get some lunch. Come on. Wasting the day.
To build the road.
I told you.
And the boys say
They got him down at last.
And Frank,
We told him you were dying.
I see. When will they cut?
any time now.
But it's getting dark.
They have lights, they can do anything, and they're always in a hurry.
Yes, the clock is ticking.
Frank, hold me, relieve the passing years we've shared.
So now you're dying. People don't just die, Jessica. They have doctors, lab results, biopsies. I don't believe you anymore. I'm sick at heart and can't ignore that I don't What was that?
I've known you longer than you know.
You must not speak. He cannot know. He cannot see. You swore an oath. You swore an oath. You dare not preach. You dare not preach.
He has to leave. He has to leave. What happens now can never be revealed.
Where you can stay. Move on, you men. Move on, you men. Move on, you men. Move on, you men. Forget the state. This house is not a place where you can stay.
Leave him. Bring me the bell.
Oh no! No,
No, I won't. No, I won't.
I will. Now bring the bell.
We cannot serve. We cannot serve.
Awake, 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 awake. Quick, the Sonic Lips. Awake, awake, awake. Awake, awake,
Edgeville, hear my words. Frank of Edgeville, you have mated with the spirit of a mighty oak. The oak you knew from youth, now torn from earth, she dies.
Oh no, I hear a voice. I see a man within a talking tree.
Know this, man-child. We stand beside you. Fight the pack, enforce your truth against the world. Truth against the world will prevail. Have no more fear.
Truth against the world will prevail. Have no more fear.
Take no heed of their cries.
Take no heed of their cries.
Let them squeal, you know best.
Let them squeal, you know best.
piazza della Grande. All the merchants in their aprons, all the merchants in their aprons, sweep the chill of night away by the gleaming red tomatoes, cherries, peaches, and bananas. Outside stars are grand and perfect. Outside stars are grand and perfect. Through the little can't resist. Look at the lovers, still dressed to the nines, and we dancing the night away. There are tables for the chocolate, where the princess can linger, talking, laughing, telling stories, talking, laughing, telling stories in the day is underway. Stroll with me, my love, down tree, thine boulevard. Stroll with me, my love, the river banks and bars. We will sing the city, change from restive, watchful, festive. Sing the city, humble, regal, soulful, and suggestive.
And so Jessica died. Of course, everyone knows Frank Latal. They know how after his wife died, he managed to organize the building of vast transportation systems. how he invited thousands of architects from all over the world to design stacking houses modeled on the hanging gardens of Babylon. Then came the towers, but always with retail space at street level. Eyes on the street was the cry. And so the numbing saneness of industrial design of malls came to be crowded out by the exuberance of the art of artists and the arts of the people. The cars died out slowly. You could still go to special parks for them, but everyone says they're pretty low. The temperatures eventually came down, hats and sweaters came back into fashion, and the poles froze up nicely. Now when we visit the countryside in our super trains, the air so pure, the birdsong so clear, the diversity of species astounds us. We are restored. Frank always came back here to the house on Orchid Street. They say late at night, as he worked at his computers, the room would fill with a murmuring and a sighing. A great rush of whispers could be heard, like a choir.